Hello students, I am Sai Baba here. So now in this class I am going to show you the next part of the assignment in thermodynamics. That is, I am going to show you 30 questions numbering from 61 to 90 in this class. So in this class I am not going to discuss the solutions of these questions in the assignment. So I will be just showing the questions numbering from 61 to 90 in this class. So after I show you the question on the screen, you can take a pause after each question. Then take your time to try the question. I mean a reasonable time. So try to finish trying the assignment within 1 hour, or at the most you may take another 1 hour 10 minutes or so. So at the end of this class, after showing all the 30 questions, I will be also showing you the answers for all the 30 questions. And the solutions of these questions I will be discussing in my next class. I start discussion of the solutions of these questions in my next class. Now I am going to show you the questions numbering from 61 onwards. Come on, look at the screen here. Look at the question number 61. I am going to read out the question number 61 now. 3 moles of an ideal monoatomic gas undergoes a cyclic process as shown in the figure. The temperature of the gas in different states marked as 1, 2, 3 and 4 are 400 Kelvin, 700 Kelvin, 2500 Kelvin and 1100 Kelvin respectively. The work done by the gas during the process 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 1 is universal gas constant Kepler. So you can observe that the process 1 to 2 is a straight line passing through the origin. Process 3 to 4 is also a straight line passing through the origin. The process 2 to 3 is a straight line parallel to the volume axis. The process 1 to 4, 4 to 1. You have to reverse the arrow here at 4 to 1. So in the process 4 to 1, the graph is a straight line parallel to volume axis. Come on, take a pause and try this question. So I'm going to show the next question on screen. Look at the question number 62. Efficiency of heat engine whose sink is at a temperature of 300 Kelvin is 40%. To increase the efficiency to 60%, keeping the temperature of sink constant, the source temperature must be increased by. So to increase the efficiency to 60%, keeping the sink temperature constant, the source temperature must be increased by. Come on, take a pause and try this question. So I am going to show the next question on screen. Look at the question number 63. An ideal gas is subjected to cyclic process ABCD as depicted in the PV diagram given below. If the following curves represent the equivalent cyclic process. Come on, take a pause and try the question. You are given the PV graph and you have to draw the PT graph for the same cyclic process. The given cycle, the line AB is parallel to the given graph. Line AB is parallel to x-axis or volume axis. The line CD is parallel to y-axis or pressure axis. Come on, take a pause and try this question. So next I am going to discuss the next question 64 now. How much heat energy in joules must be supplied to 14 grams of nitrogen at room temperature to rise the temperature by 40 degrees centigrade at constant pressure? Molecular weight of nitrogen 28 grams. Kepler is the gas constant. So you have to find the answer in terms of the molar gas constant. I have shown 4 options on the screen in terms of molar gas constant. One, take a pause and complete the question. So I am going to show the next question on screen now. Look at the question number 65. An ideal gas is subjected to cyclic process involving 4 thermodynamic states. The amount of heat, Q, work W involved in each of these states are here given Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, W1, W2, W3, W4. That means 4 different processes. The gas undergoes 4 different processes in the completing the cycle in Q1, Q2, Q3. Q4 denote the heats absorbed by the gas in the 4 different processes, W1, W2, W3, W4, W4. W1, W2, W3, W4 represent the work done by the gas in each of these processes. The question is the ratio of the net work done by the gas to the total heat absorbed by the gas, eta. That means eta represents the efficiency of the gas. Efficiency of the cycle. Efficiency of the cycle, not gas. The values of X and eta respectively are. Come on, take a pause and try this question. So I am going to show you the next question on screen. Question number 66. Sound wave passing through an ideal gas at NTP produces a pressure change of 0.001 dyne per square centimeter during adiabatic compression. The corresponding change in temperature is within brackets here given gamma equal 1.5 for the gas and atmospheric pressure is 1.013 10 to the power of 6 dyne per square centimeter. You are shown 4 options on the screen now. Come on, take a pause and try this question. So I am going to show the next question on screen. See the question number 67. Work done to increase the temperature of 1 mole of an ideal gas by 30 degree centigrade. It is expanding under the condition B proportional T power 2 by 3 is. Within brackets we are given Kepler equal 8.314 joule per mole per Kelvin. Of course, understood that Kepler represents the molar gas constant. You will get 4 options in joules. Come on, take a pause and try this question. So I am going to show the next question on screen. Look at the question number 68. A reversible engine converts 1/6 of the heat supplied into work. The temperature of sink is reduced by 62 degrees centigrade. The efficiency of the engine is doubled. The temperature of the source and sink are. So that means you have to find the original temperature of source and sink. Come on, take a pause and try this question. So I am going to show the next question on screen. See the question number 69. During an adiabatic compression, 830 joule of work is done on 2 moles of a diatomic ideal gas to reduce its volume by 50%. The change in its temperature is nearly Kepler equal 8.3 joule per mole per Kelvin. Here Kepler represents the molar gas content. Come on, take a pause and try the question. So next I am going to show the next question number 70 on screen. Look at the question number 70. An ideal monatomic gas is confined in a cylinder by a spring-loaded piston of cross-section 8 in 10 power minus 3 meters square. Initially, the gas is at 300 Kelvin, occupies a volume of 2.4 in 10 power minus 3 cubic meter. And the spring is in its relaxed state as shown in the figure. The gas is heated by a small heater until the piston moves out slowly by 0.1 meter. The force constant of spring is 8,000 Newton per meter and atmospheric pressure is 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter square. So you are asked to find the final temperature of the gas here. So look at the question number 70. Again, I am reading the question number 70. An ideal monatomic gas is confined in a cylinder by spring-loaded piston of cross-section 8 in 10 power minus 3 meters square. Initially, the gas is at 300 Kelvin and occupies a volume of 2.4 in 10 power minus 3 cubic meter. And the spring is in its relaxed state as shown in the figure. The gas is heated by a small heater until the piston moves out slowly by 0.1 meter. The force constant of spring is 8,000 Newton per meter and atmospheric pressure is 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter square. So I am going to show the continuation to this in the next slide. Again, I will come back so that we can work out the problem. The cylinder and the piston are thermally insulated. The piston and the spring are massless and there is no friction between the piston and cylinder. The final temperature of the gas will be, you are shown 4 options in Kelvin. Within bracket, you can say neglect the heat loss through the lead wires of the heater. The heat capacity of the heater coil is also negligible. So I am going to show you again the previous slide. Come on, take a pause and try the question. You have to find the final temperature of the gas in the problem. Come on, copy down all the information that is given in the problem at one place and try to work out the problem. You have to find the final temperature of gas. Come on, take a pause and try the question. So I am going to show the next question on the screen here. Question number 71. The increase in energy of a system is equal to the work done on the system. Which process does the system undergo? 4 options are shown on the screen. First option isochoric, second option adiabatic, third option isobaric, fourth option isothermal. Come on, take a pause and answer the question. I am going to show the next question on screen. Look at the question number 72. 10 moles of a monoatomic gas is carried round the reversible rectangular cycle A, B, C, D, A as shown in the diagram. The temperature T is T0. The thermodynamic efficiency of the cycle is. So you are shown 4 options on the screen. Come on, take a pause and try the question. So I am going to show the next question on screen. Look at the question number 73. It is not possible for a system unaided by an external agency to transfer heat. This is assertion reason question. I am going to read out the assertion. It is not possible for a system unaided by an external agency to transfer heat from a body at a lower temperature to another at a higher temperature. Reason: it's not possible to violate the second law of thermodynamics. So you have to mark your answer as 1 if both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. You have to mark your answer as 2 if both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. You have to mark your answer as 3 if assertion is true and but reason is false. To mark your answer as 4 if both assertion and reason are false. So same 4 options are applicable for next 3 questions also, based on wherever you have assertion reason questions. Come on, take a pause and to try to answer the question. So I am going to next show the question number 74. Assertion: thermodynamic processes, there should be plural here, in nature are irreversible. Result dissipative effects cannot be eliminated. Come on, take a pause and try this question. Try to answer this question. Same 4 options which I have given for the previous question are applicable here also. So I am going to show the next question on screen. See the question number 75. Look at the question number 75. Assertion: reversible systems are difficult to find in real world. Reason: most processes are dissipative in nature. Come on, take a pause and try to answer the question. This is also assertion reason type question. Same 4 options are applicable here also. So I am going to show the next question on screen here. Question number 76. This is also assertion reason question. Same 4 options are applicable here also. I am going to read the assertion now. The Carnot cycle is useful in understanding the performance of heat engines. Reason: the Carnot cycle provides a way of determining the maximum possible efficiency achievable with the reservoirs at given temperatures. So take a pause and try to answer the question. So I am going to show the next question on screen here. Look at the question number 77. For an isothermal process in an ideal gas, the heat absorbed by the gas is entirely used in the work done by the gas. Reason, during a process taking place in a system, the temperature remains constant and the process is isothermal. Same 4 options are applicable even for this question. Come on. Take a pause and try to answer the question. See the next question, question number 78. Conversion of water to steam is accompanied by which process? 4 options are shown on screen. First option adiabatic, second option isothermal, third option isochoric, fourth option cyclic. Come on, take a pause and try to answer the question. So I am going to show the next question on screen. See the question number 79. An ideal gas is taken through the cycle A to B, B to C, C to A, as shown in the figure. The net heat supplied to the gas in the cycle is 5 joules. The work done by the gas in the process A to B is, you are shown the 4 options on screen and you are also given the diagram. You can observe from the figure, along y-axis volume is taken cubic meter, along x-axis pressure in Newton per meter square. You are given the pressure at C as 1 Newton per meter square. Come on, take a pause and try the question. So I am going to show the next question on screen. Look at the question number 80. A Carnot refrigerator extracts heat from water at 0 degree centigrade and rejects it to room at 24.4 degree centigrade. The work required by the refrigerator for every 1 kg of water converted into ice is, within brackets, latent heat of ice is 336 kilojoule per kg. Come on. Take a pause and try this question. So I am going to show the next question on screen. See the question number 81. The thermodynamic system is taken from initial state I with internal energy UI equal 100 joules. The final state F along 2 different paths IAF and IBF as schematically shown in the figure. The work done by the system along the paths IF, IB and BF are WAF equal to 100 joules, WIB equal to 50 joules and WBF equal 100 joules respectively. The heat supplied to system along the path IAF, IB and BF are QIAF, QIB and QBF respectively. The internal energy of system in the state B is UB equal to 100 joules and QIAF is 500 joules. And the ratio of QBF to QIB is. So in the graph, you have to understand that the line IA is parallel to y-axis or pressure axis. The line A to F is parallel to x-axis or volume axis. The process from I to B is also parallel to x-axis or volume axis. The straight line from I to B parallel to volume axis, x-axis. From process from V to F is a curve. Come on, take a pause and try this question. Take a pause and try the question. So I am going to show you the next question on screen. Look at the question number 82. It is impossible to convert total heat into work. This was enunciated by 4 options are shown on the screen. First option Kelvin Planck, second option Clausius, third option Joule and Thomson, fourth option Einstein. Come on, take a pause and try to answer the question. I am going to show you the next question on screen. Look at the question number 83. Heat cannot flow by itself from a cold body to a hot body without the aid of external agency. This was enunciated by 4 options are shown. Same 4 options which are shown in the previous question are applicable here. Come on, take a pause and try to answer the question. So next I am going to show the question number 84. Look at the question number 84. Which of the following statements refer to second law of thermodynamics? Option 1. A perpetual mission of first kind is possible. Second option. All the heat can be transferred from low temperature region to high temperature region. Third option. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. Fourth option. It is impossible to convert heat completely into mechanical energy. Come on, take a pause and try to answer the question. I am going to show the next question on screen. Look at the question number 85. Second law of thermodynamics is an indication of, I've shown 4 options on screen. First option, asymmetry in nature. Second option, symmetry in nature. Third option, heat energy can be converted completely to work. Fourth option, law of conservation of energy. Come on, take a pause and write your answer. So next I am going to show you the next question 86. Look at the question number 86. Consider the following statements A and B and identify the correct answers given below. Statement A. We can convert a given quantity of work completely into heat. Statement B. We cannot make a device by which a given amount of heat can be completely converted into work. I have shown the 4 options on screen. You have to mark your option as 1 if both the statement A and B are true. You have to mark your answer as 2 if both the statement A and B are false. You have to mark your answer as 3 if A is true and B is false. And option 4, B is false. Come on, take a pause and try to write your answer. So I am going to show the next question now. Look at the question number 87. Consider statement A and B and identify the correct answer. Statement A. First law of thermodynamics specifies the conditions under which a body can use its heat energy to produce the work. Statement B. The second law of thermodynamics states the heat always flows from hot body to cold body by itself. You have shown 4 options screen. Option 1, both A and B are true. Option 2, both A and B are false. Option 3, A is true but B is false. Option 4, A is false but B is true. Come on, take a pause and write your answer. So I'm going to show you the next question on screen now. Question number 88. The door of a running refrigerator inside a room is left open. The correct statement out of the following ones is: first option, the room will be cooled slightly. Second option, the room will be warmed up gradually. Third option, the room will be cooled to the temperature inside the refrigerator. Fourth option, the temperature of the room will remain unaffected. Come on, take a pause and try to write your answer. Then look at the next question, number 89. 5 moles of an ideal gas, when heated through 20 Kelvin, expand by an amount of 8.3 × 10⁻³ cubic meter under a constant pressure of 10⁵ Newton per meter square. CV equal 20 joule per mole per Kelvin. Find CP. Or within gas brackets we are given molar gas constant 8.3 joule per mole per Kelvin. So I have not shown options on the screen. You can find this same question in the textbook, also board textbook, which was originally given one of the old All India Entrance exam paper. Come on, take a pause and try to answer your question. Write the answer on the paper. There are no 4 options shown on screen here to find the answer. So next I am going to the next question, question number 90. Last question in this assignment. So look at the question number 90, the last question in this assignment. I will read out the question number 90 now. A refrigerator is driven by 1002 watt electric motor. The refrigerator can be treated as a reversible heat engine operating between 0 degree centigrade and room temperature, which is 20 degree centigrade. The time required by it to freeze 81.9 kg of water, which is at 0 degree centigrade, is. There are shown 4 options on the screen. First option 1000 seconds, second option 2000 seconds, third option 20,000 seconds, fourth option 10,000 seconds. So within brackets we are given latent heat of fluid of I 334 kilojoule per kg. And neglect heat losses. Come on, take a pause and try this question. Come on, take a pause and finish trying this question. So next I will be showing you the answers for all these 30 questions now. But one thing I would like to tell you, don't get discouraged if you are not able to answer good number of questions. Even though your score is very bad or very less, so you have the chance to improve, provided you are interested to improve seriously. So in that case, suppose in case you are not able to score well, you can try to go through the solutions for all these questions, which I start discussion of solutions for these questions in my next class onwards. So after going through solutions of all the questions, you can again come back to assignment, take a time gap, then come back to assignment, again work out these questions in the same order without looking into solutions. So now I am going to show you the answers for these questions. Look at the screen for the answers. For question number 61, first option is answer. For question number 62, third option is answer. For question number 63, first option is answer. For question number 64, third option is answer. Question number 65, second option is answer. next three questions, 66, 67, 68, third option is answer. For question number 69, fourth option is answer. If you want time, we can take pause and copy these answers. Look at the answers for next 10 questions. For question number 70, third option is answer. For question number 71, second option is answer. Even for question number 72, also second option is answer. Then for the next 5 questions, 73 to 77, first option is answer. For question number 78, second option is answer. For question number 79, third option is answer. In case you need time to copy the answers, you can take a pause and take your time. Next, look at the answers from 80 to 90. For question number 80, first option is answer. For question number 81, second option is answer. For question number 82, first option is answer. For question number 83, second option is answer. For question number 84, fourth option is answer. For next two questions, 85 and 86, first option is answer. For question number 87, fourth option is answer. For question number 88, second option is answer. For question number 89, CP, that is molar specific at constant pressure, equal 28.3 joule per mole per Kelvin. For question number 90, second option is answer. In case you need more time to copy the answer, you can take a pause and take your time. So I will start discussion of the solutions for these questions in my next class.